Okay, so I'll talk about something which is very important for us to have a discussion on it, but we don't end up actually talking about it. We often see it's happening with our friends, family members, or people, in our neighborhoods, but we don't really talk about it. But I think it's very important to talk, which is that how social media, Instagram, YouTube, actually shapes the way we eat and the way we feel about yourself. So let's start this here. In India, I guess there's a pandemic happening where we associate beauty and health together, which is not the same for sure. People who are healthy might not be very beautiful, but you have to understand that people who are healthy feel good about themselves, have a very different sort of energy and vibe within them because they have a very good internal functioning within their body. And that might not be the case every single time for the person who is actually beautiful very outside in terms of face, looks, body, hair, and even now, to be really honest, I am actually in a zone where I feel very anxious that whether I'm looking good, how's my hair, you know, am I looking very chubby and all these things just because I'm in a zone of nervousness because we are very used to body shame others that who's this guy, he has a very bad body, he's obese, it doesn't have a really great hair, and we also find stories and posts on Instagram where they flaunt their abs and they flaunt their good looking makeup face. I'm not saying it's bad. It is definitely a good thing to show all the good things that you have on Instagram. It is Instagram or any sort of social media is made for that to show things, which is a good thing. But that sort of creates an insecurity within one that I don't look like him. So what do I do? Even if I have a very good body, healthy body, I feel that कुछ तो missing है. I have to make my body or become muscular like that person was Instagram. And in India, it's a very common thing to body shame people. We are very used to body shame people. Like इसका बाल ऐसा है, इसका चेहरा ऐसा है, इसका आंख ऐसा है. It doesn't really have abs or biceps, which is a wrong thing to do. In some way, you're actually creating insecurity with the people. And after social media came up, like this trend of everyone using internet, YouTube or whatever it is, body shaming in India, making someone feel toxicated, has just gone top the roof. So, for example, let's say I used to have acne when I was a kid. Okay, so the people I know who used to come up and tell me that you should work on your acne because that's not a sign of a beautiful people. It's gonna ruin your looks. So as I start growing up in life, I realized that I have to work on my acne, and that sort of created a sort of very insecure feeling within myself that I don't really look good, and I was trying to do a lot of things to seek validation from friends. Of course, your family will love you the way you are, irrespective of whether you have acne, even irrespective of you're someone who's who's really obese or not really obese, you're tall or short, whatever it is. Your family's gonna still love you, but at the same time, there'll also be people who's gonna very badly body shame you, irrespective of how you feel about yourself. And of course, sometimes that's gonna pull you down for sure, irrespective of whatever you do. But we are actually going into a zone where we are trying to seek validation from people. And when it's not happening within our circle, we are going on to Instagram or social media, any sort of social media, trying to post our stories on Instagram to seek validation from strangers that I look good, I have abs, I have biceps, this, that, all these things. It is something that is not a good thing to do, because we are living in a very delusional world which is actually growing our mental health. And you would find a lot of gurus on social media telling that, okay, to make sure that you're very fit enough, you have a certain body type, you shouldn't eating carbs, or you should not eating fats because they are very bad for your body. But you should also understand that body needs carbs, it needs fats. Fats are very important, carbs are very important, of course. Terms and conditions to be applied that the amount of nutrients that goes into a body might change from person to person. So the amount of carbs you're gonna eat is not gonna be the same amount of carbs I'm gonna eat. So it will definitely change from person to person. But to look in a certain way, to post a very ripped body on Instagram, we think carbs are not gonna help us, fats are gonna ruin it, so I'm gonna have only protein. So in that zone you are actually ruining our health. And of course, we all know how technology nowadays has actually helped us so much in becoming a better person, or enhancing our lives for sure. Example, you have Zomato, Swiggy, which are food delivery apps. Then we have vacuum cleaners, which actually cleans our houses and all, and lot other technology where our lives get better, which is a good thing. I'm not defaming those things. They are very good thing where it enhances our lives. But at the same time, with the growth in technology, we are actually having a very sedentary lifestyle, which is not good. And for example, let's say, even if there's a lot of technology that's coming and making our lives better, why are we still feeling tired? Why are we still feeling depressive thoughts? Why are we still, a lot of people still go into depression? Why? When technology is actually enhancing our lives, making our lives better, why are we still feeling all these things? We are not using them in the right kind of way. Of course, the marketing of these products are very different, very good, very good, and a lot of times we end up using it in a very wrong way, which is not really good. So, what do you think could be the problem? It could be any problem. Take whatever problems you have in your life. For example, let's say you want to come up with a sedentary lifestyle from your life. What you could be doing? Small, very small, minute changes. Regularly could bring in a lot of different uh, positive attributes into your life. Very first thing, let's say you want to be healthy. Okay, you want to be healthy, you could bring a very small changes. It's not like today I'm going to get up and go lift 100 kgs of dumbbells, do like 50, 60, 80, 100 squats. No, that's not the way. Start slowly. Today, let's say you're used to, let's say, having sugar in your coffee. Make sure you cut down sugar today in your coffee. Stop eating a lot of junk food. uh, let's say you're eating 4 5 days a week, bring it down to once a week. It's okay. Of course, you should not go to extremes, but make sure in a way where you, even if you have it once in a while, your body is not gonna get affected by that, because that is very important. And once you start making good healthy decisions, changes in your life, you're going to see a very good positive inclined improvements happening within your body. And it's more important to give validation to your own self than to others. Thanks for watching. Do like, subscribe and share this video.